Honestly, I was trying to break into the college ranks when I first came to Florida State 14 years ago, and we were in an older pool and all that kind of thing. And we've built it up over the last 14 years. I love being here. I've known everybody for 14, 15 years, and I have all those relationships built up. My parents live here. I love being here, and it's just like a big family, and I can't see myself anywhere else.
And talk a little bit about your diving career as well. An Ohio State Hall of Famer, an Olympian. Well, what are some of your favorite moments from when you were competing?
Well, I think some of my very favorite moments were obviously the highlights, like when I won the NCAAs 3 times and won in the same meet, and I'm still the only one who's ever done that, which I can't believe that. Every year I'm waiting for some kid to do that. I want one of our kids to do it. That would be amazing. And then, making the 2 Olympic teams, that was really great. But I think the thing that I take away the most from my athletic career were all the relationships that I built with all my teammates, and just diving every day and living the life of an athlete, being a dedicated athlete. It's a different lifestyle, and it's a lot of fun. And like I said, all the friendships and relationships I've had with my coaches and my teammates that have lasted forever till today.
And obviously the ACC is a pretty darn good diving conference these days. We talk about how that's kind of morphed throughout the years and how Florida State kind of changed the way teams kind of looked at diving.
Well, yeah, like I said, when I first got here, the diving in our conference wasn't really that great, and I had a name to draw some kids in, and right away we just started winning everything, and we had situations where we were going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the conference meet, and there were some pretty good swim teams, and the swim coaches realized that they were going to have to put some money in diving, and they started doing that. And throughout the 15 seasons, we've collected quite a group of diving coaches and diving programs. And we have kids from Duke who made the Olympic team last time and got medals, and we've had a handful of NCAA champions in that, with Terry, who we had here, but we also had a couple from Duke, one from NC State, kids in the finals from Virginia Tech at the national championship. So it's pretty substantial.
And you've coached a national champion, you've sent people to the World Championships, all ACC performers, ACC champions, all Americans. Do you have 1 or 2 favorite moments that stand out in your coaching career?
I definitely. Last year when Tom made the finals on his last dive on the 1-meter event was pretty intense. He had to do the best dive in the entire contest, and he was the last diver in the round. So he did the very last dive of the prelims, and he had to do the best dive of the whole prelims, and he did it, and he made it by 2 points. And that was pretty exciting, especially after losing his dad last year and everything. I thought it was a real shot in the arm for him. And it was great for Florida State. Also, of course, when Terry won the national championships, that was very exciting. That meet came down to the very last round, and it's pretty interesting that they both did the same dive. And that was that last dive that really got him over the top, over the hump. So yeah, that was really exciting as well.
What's your favorite thing about coaching?
Working with the kids. I love being a part of their lives, and they have fun every day. It keeps me young. I love seeing them develop and go after something that they really love and turn into really solid human beings. And when they come in as kids, I call them adults in training. They're all grown up, but by the time they leave, they can stand on their own 2 feet. They go out, they get jobs, they get married, they start families. It's really wonderful seeing that. And after 15 years, there's a whole bunch of alumni out there that I coach that it's just so wonderful. It's like my family.
You mentioned the changes that happened. One of the biggest ones for you guys is the new facility. Obviously, we're indoors today, but that gorgeous Morecambe Aquatic Center that's hosted World Championship trials, national championships. What has that facility meant for you guys?
Oh, it's meant a lot. I mean, we used to drive to Moultrie, Georgia twice a week to do platform, and that was difficult, but we did it and we got it done. And now having that right in our backyard and having a world-class facility to host world-level events and trials, and we get kids coming in from all over the country to Tallahassee to dive in our pool. Some of them are prospects, and so that really helps. It's great, and it's just a lot of fun to be out there, like on the golf course. There's a huge oak tree right next to our pool. It's beautiful out there, so it's a nice venue to be in.
And with Coach Bradley taking over the program, how have you seen your relationship with him grow and develop, and how do you think he treats the divers as well?
Oh, Frank's awesome. He's a great guy. He treats the divers really well. And I don't know. It's really early, but I know that him and I get along really well. Everybody that he's brought in on the staff seem to be really nice, and the kids seem to be really happy, and they're going forward. They're getting faster, and I think that the program's doing really well.